keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant, good Thursday evening inside Central Cass High School. This is Division A basketball doubleheader between the Kindred Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels. I'm Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick, and welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Central Cass comes into this game 7 wins, 6 losses on the season, 3-3 in Region 1 play. They won 3 straight after losing 4 consecutive. And they'll try to keep that winning streak alive here against a very good opponent in the Kindred Vikings. Last game up for Central Cass, they won by 2 against the Lisbon Broncos, 51-49 on Monday night. Well, for the Kindred Vikings, head coach by Sam Brandt, 10 wins, 4 losses on the season, 5-2 in Region 1 play. They've won 4 of their 5 contests, losing to Devils Lake over the weekend up in Devils Lake, but defeating the Wahpeton Huskies on Tuesday in their last 2 contests by 1 point, 50-49 in Kindred. The Vikings 10-4, 5-2 in Region 1 play. They will play next a week from today, hosting the Valley City Highlanders. While for Central Cass, again 7-6 on the season, 3-3 in Region 1 play. They will play at Northern Cass a week from tonight. Both games will be on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. Region 1 standings, out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get to our coaches' conversation with Jay Bachman, Sam Brandt. Starting lineups in the opening tip all around the corner. It's a twin bill today from Castleton. It's rivalry night. Kindred, Central Cass for high school hoops on yourliveevent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with Your Live Event, powered by Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Central Cass, let's take a look at the latest Region 1 standings coming into play here this evening for Girls Division A basketball. The Valley City Highlanders at 7-0 in Region 1 play. 2 games up on the Kindred Vikings, who sit at 5-2. Northern Cass on the girls' side is 3-2, currently in third. The Huskies of Wahpeton in fourth at 4-3. Then Central Cass is fifth at 3-3. While Oak Grove is sixth and the Lisbon Broncos are seventh. Tonight, Valley City at Wahpeton. That game going on for a Region 1 girls basketball contest and a non-region game. Oak Grove at Hatton Northwood. And tomorrow night here on yourliveevent.com, the game will be with Joe Lancello up in Hunter, North Dakota. Lisbon at Northern Cass for a basketball doubleheader as well. Again, that game will be tomorrow night. Girls at 6 with the boys to follow suit roughly at 7:30. Latest Basketball polls in the state. Thompson number 1, followed by Botno 2, South Prairie Max 3, Devils Lake 4, and Ned Rosette number 5. And then receiving votes of Valley City, Kindred, Des Lacs Burlington, and Shiloh Christian. The Kindred Vikings 17-8 a season ago. 2 years ago went perfect. 26-0, winning the State B Girls Basketball Championship for the Central Cass Squirrels. Last season, the State B Girls Basketball Champs over Thompson in overtime from the Minot State Dome, going 24-3. It's the girls up first with the boys to follow. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll get to our coaches' conversation. We'll hear from Sam Brandt of the Kindred Vikings, talk about a very youthful team, but they have a couple of seniors that they rely on heavily in Peyton Getty and Avery Bartels. And on the opposite side for head coach Jay Bachman and the Central Cass Squirrels, as we've alluded to before on the contest here on YourLiveEvent.com, a fresh starting 5 from a season ago. Liv Severson, their sophomore, kind of one of their go-to players from there, though we've seen nice plays by Emery Holland, Ava Cotton and company as well. We'll talk about that and more still to come on our pregame report, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. They got the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. To get a free quote started today, go to IrieInsurance.com. That again is IrieInsurance.com. Quick break. We'll get to our coaches' conversation. Sam Brandt due up first, and we'll hear from Jay Bachman around the corner here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here today from Castleton at Central Cass, going up against the Kindred Vikings here for rivalry night. Girls are up first. Joining us now, head coach for the Vikings, that is Sam Brandt. And Sam, a nice really start here as we get to the midway point of the season. You're going to have a lot more region opponents, more so on your schedule than non-conference. But overall, what have you liked from your team here as of late, going up against some good competition up in Devil's Lake here over the past weekend?
Every game's a battle, and we're showing up. We're competing. Winners mentality, team first. These kids are smiling every night and having a great time, and that's exactly what it's about.
I'm going to ask Jay the same question. When Kindred, Central Cass, Kindred comes to mind, whether it's basketball or just any sport in general, what kind of comes to mind for you right off the bat here with this rivalry?
This is what we call the Region Run Super Bowl, no matter what. It's such a, I think, like soul rivalry between the two of us. So there's a lot of history here between the red and blue, and it's a great atmosphere. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun game, and it's a doubleheader for the first time ever. So we're excited just to play in a fun atmosphere.
When you look at Central Cass this year, very similar to your team, there's players with different roles. There's maybe players who haven't been a ton of varsity minutes that are learning. So what stands out from a Central Cass Jay Bachman team this year where they pretty much have a fresh new starting five from what it was a year ago here, Sam?
Yeah, I had such a dominant senior class last year, but these kids got to be a part of it and be around those kids in practice and play with them every day and every week. So I know he's got quite a bit of fundamentals, and he always comes out strong and has a game plan. So we're just ready to work hard and control the things we have control over.
Your dynamic duo, Avery and alongside Peyton, your seniors, what do you like best about so far what they're presenting on the court, off the court, in practice for this Kindred club?
They are just happy for each other. They're happy for their teammates. They are the definition of showing that compassion and that energy, no matter who it is, no matter what they're doing. They want what's best for the team, and they vocalize it, and they play hard for it, and they're just everybody just jumping on the train with them.
Final thing for you, Sam, what do you want to see from your squad here tonight right off the bat for 32 minutes of basketball here in Castleton?
I want to go on runs. I want to control the tempo. I want to control the ball. I want to control every aspect of the game, 50-50 balls. I want to get on the floor more. I want to be able to stifle any runs on their end and make sure that we have control of the momentum and work hard.
Sam, thanks so much for your time. Good to see you, and best of luck here throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks, Chase.
And again, Sam Brent, head coach of the Kindred Vikings, will continue on our Ira Insurance pregame show after this from Castleton.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
Joining us now on our Ira Insurance pregame show is the head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels. It is Jay Bachman here as they welcome in their rival in the Kindred Vikings for Region 1 girls basketball tonight. And Jay, let's just talk about kind of the last handful of games up in Devil's Lake. Got to see some West competition, some non-region play, a scrappy win against the Lisbon Broncos on Monday. What have you taken from the last three games for wins for your team here, Jay?
Three really close games. So, I mean, it's always good to win those close games, right? Like, you want to have those games throughout your season. We were just lucky enough, I guess, to get three in a row. But you learn a lot from those games, right? Like you learn who's willing to do those things, who's going to step up in big moments, who's going to get that steal. So you learn a lot about your team in those close games. We were lucky enough to get 3 W's, which is huge for the girls. And it's a good way to start the second half of our season, right? Like now we really have our regional games left, and then we finish with 2 non-regionals. But like, it was a good way to kick off our regional, our second half of our conference schedule.
When I'd say Kindred, Central Cass, Kindred, what comes to mind as a fan, as a coach, and everything in between, Jay?
red and blue, black and white. Just like, you have respect for each other, but you don't like each other, right? Like it's long before I was here, right? Long before Coach Brandt was here, right? It was just, they've been rivals forever, right? And I would say the last 10 years have really amplified because we've both been so good in so many things. You don't need a big speech, you don't need a pep talk, you don't need anything to say. You go in, the girls are ready. You go in, the boys are ready. So it'll be fun. I mean, it'll be an absolute packed house tonight. Having a doubleheader with the boys, it'll be a zoo in here. It'll be everything that you think it will be, just because. And honestly, we're not as good as we've been. We're not number one in the state. They're not number one in the state. Like, it's different feel, but at the same time, they're our biggest rival. We're their biggest rival. So it's still going to be a huge game.
Who's been a player the last handful of games that you've liked from Friday, Saturday, and Monday that's kind of put their stamp a little bit on, in terms of whether it's starters or players coming off the bench here, Jade?
Ava has just been, maybe not our leading scorer, but just defensively has just given us everything she's had and then more. We've gotten into some foul trouble, but she hasn't. She's just been the constant, the conduit, the girl that's there when we need her. And Liv Severson, right? Like, she's been a really good leading scorer for us. Sometimes it's her defense. So between those two, they're kind of our motor right now. So we know we need big games from both of them tonight.
Final thing for you, what stands out or what's similar or different from this version of the Kindred Vikings? Also lost some girls to graduation, have some new faces and some new roles this year, Jay.
I think, they just have a different heartbeat. Like, they're not, they're not the same team. They play a little faster than they did last year. They play a little bit more aggressive on defense as well. So they're just a different team. Like, I know they have some returners, but they were led by, Dutcher and Johnson and then Berner, and now they have new leaders, and it's a different team. Like, same coaches, they give you everything they got, they give 110%, but they just have a different beat to their team.
Jay, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here tonight in Rivalry Night.
Thank you.
Then again, Jay Bachman, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels, will continue on our pregame show after this.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
Does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go online to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. It's the 7-6 Central Cass Squirrels going up against the 10-4 Kindred Vikings in the girls' game. Then on the boys' side, it'll be the 6-3 Central Cass Squirrels going up against unbeaten and number 1 ranked in Division A boys basketball, the Kindred Vikings, later tonight after the conclusion of this game. Again, all the contests here on YourLiveEvent.com this season for home games for both the Kindred perspective and the Central Cass point of view as well. That does it for our pregame show. We come back after this. Starting lineups brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank, an insurance agency. And then we'll also get to the opening tap today on Rivalry Night on a Thursday evening. I'm Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick. Starting lineups are next here from Castleton.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Let's get to our starting lineups, brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Here tonight for the Kindred Vikings, the visitors on our scoreboard going up against the Central Cass Squirrels. For the Kindred Vikings, they'll roll like this at a senior guard and a trackster, Peyton Getty. Avery Bartels, don't go on the golf course with her because she'll probably beat you, a 5'11 senior forward. Kennedy Bacco, a 5'11 junior. Also by Liza Trainbeth, the 5'11 sophomore, and Layla Eisenschenk, the 5'7 sophomore guard. Getty, Bartels, Bacco, Trainbeth, and Eisenschenk. Sam Brandt, the head coach of the Kindred Vikings, with a mark of 10-4 on the season and winners of 4 out of their 5 contests. We go from there now to the Central Cass Squirrels under the guidance of head coach Jay Bachman. They'll roll like this in the backcourt at a 5'6 sophomore. She is Abby Convervig. Rebecca Cagley, a 5'7 junior forward. Becca for short, the 5'7 junior. Olivia Severson, the 5'9 sophomore guard. Liv also for short. Ava Cotton, the 5'8 junior forward. And Emery Holland, the 5'7 junior guard here today for the Central Cass Squirrels. Convervig, Cagley, Severson, Cotton, and Emery Holland here for Central Cass. 7 wins, 6 losses on the season here for head coach Jay Bachman. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more information, go online to kindredstatebank.com. That again is kindredstatebank.com, or stop by their location in Kindred in the business districts. Kindred averaging 61 points per game offensively, while defensively giving up 50 points per contest. For the Central Cass Squirrels, averaging 51 a night, while defensively giving up 53 points per game on the season for Central Cass. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock on our Bank North scoreboard as we get this one ready to go. Dustin Payne will do the honors, throwing this one up in the center circle, part of our 3-man officiating crew. Kindred looking for a 6-2 mark in the region with the win. Central Cass looking to get to 4-3 in region play. Opening tip at 6:09 on a Thursday night, won by Central Cass. Nice little offensive play to Holland, and the home team strikes first on the Bank North scoreboard. That's how you draw it up on rivalry night quickly. Full court pressure defense, good tip there by Severson. And for the Kindred Vikings, they will have their first crack at the bucket. Kindred out in their blue attire here with the white numerals and lettering. Well, for Central Cass out in their white uniforms here this evening with the Central Cass across the front in black outlined in red. As Jay Bachman said, it's red versus blue or black versus white, depending on how you look at it. Inside Getty spins. Oh, what a block by Cotton out of play, and it'll stay with Kindred. These two teams in the old Class B Region 1 setting kind of owned that particular region for over a decade plus. It seemed to be either Kindred or Central Cass coming out of Region 1. And nice move to the 10 for Eisenschenk. And we'll have the ball tapped out of bounds here by the Kindred Vikings. So Eisenschenk taps that one out of play. We got our first tie of the contest. Both teams with a crack at the bucket, and both teams scored front court. This one nearly out of play, and there's a turnover. First turnover of the game for Central Cass. If the Squirrels win this one, it tightens up the region a little bit more and gives Valley City a little breathing room at the top. Particularly the Highlanders can win against the Wahpeton Huskies tonight. While if Kindred wins, it puts themselves a little bit higher in terms of that 1-2-3 seed line. Nice take to the rim. There goes the sophomore guard Eisenschenk with back-to-back points. Eisenschenk 4, Central Cass 2 early in this one. In the front court, Severson, here comes a double. Right-hand side, Holland, and Holland with a little touch foul coming here by Trainbeth. Liza will pick up her first, team's first, here for head coach Sam Brandt and the Kindred Vikings. Central Cass looking to inbound, finds Cotton. Cotton looking to go interior. Nice wall defensively here for Kindred. There goes Holland down the paint. Right-handed shot, no. Rebound tapped in the hands of Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk, nice pass across the paint. Right-handed layup for two. And Bacco gets her first 2 points. You're on the floor if you're Kindred. Central Cass with Ava Cotton in the front court. Right-hand side, Holland. Emery taking it between the circles here as Kindred will play this man pressure defense continues. Severson to the baseline, dribble, pullback just inside the three-point line. Off the lip of the rim, rebound tapped out in the hands of Eisenschenk. It's a 2-on-1 quickly for Kindred. Bounce pass across the way. Here's a block shot on the attempt by Bartels. Great hustle defense by Holland. Cotton on the outlet, the other side of the floor finds Severson high off the window for two. How do you do? Liv Severson in transition, and the Squirrels back within two. Kindred with Trainbeth. Leaves it right-hand side, Bacco. Bacco spinning her way, kick out now to Bartels. Bartels finds a cunning, streaking Peyton Getty to the rim. If you would take a look at the shots here tonight, there would be a lot of circles about 5 feet away from the hoop as Kindred is attacking the paint. Central Cass in the front court, Cotton right-hand side as they work it to Kovervig. Kovervig backing her defender down for a moment, uses up that dribble, 4-out-1 in offense here as Holland going to drive and kick, and there's a good steal by Bartels. Bartels with the basketball, dribbles it back out, finds a teammate in the hands of Tranbeth, and she's going to get fouled in the act of shooting. Tranbeth to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul will be awarded here on Emery Holland, her first and the team's first. As Liza goes to the free throw line. 5'11" sophomore guard, first free throw attempt for either club here tonight. And they bury the first. On our Bank North scoreboard, they take community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. To find a branch or location near you, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Kindred up by 6, their largest lead early here in this one. Central Cass, full court pressure defense coming by Eisenschenk, and we'll get a timeout here on the floor. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual Company. We'll break with them. Kindred up by 6.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Timeout again on the floor, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual. They provide insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Central Cass here with Ava Cotton brings into the front court as Kindred goes a little zone defense. Holland jumper might have been partially blocked on the attempt. Other side of the floor here, Trainbeth finds the outlet. This one comes across, and Severson corrals the loose ball on the steal. Cotton left-hand side, looking for a teammate, finds Holland. Extra pass now as they work it around the horn to Live. Baseline, left pocket three for Cotton. High-arching Rainbow off the iron rebound here, won by Trainbeth. Her second board. Here goes Bartels. Avery inside the paint. Off the back, no rebound, put back Bacco. Oh, what a honey of a play by Kennedy Bacco for the 5'11 junior forward. No one boxed around, able to finish for two, and the aforementioned Bacco gets a steal. Bacco right down Main Street, left-handed layup for two. Kennedy Bacco back-to-back field goals, and the Squirrels now trail it by double digits. Cotton right-hand side to Kegley. Back to Cotton here for Central Cass. Kindred will stay on in this little zone defense. Left-hand side jumper for Kobervig. Got it to go. Abby Kobervig with a two-pointer, a bucket that Central Cass needed to get back within single digits here early as they see it with Peyton Getty. Getty in the front court here, gets it across the timeline. Left-hand side with the rock goes Bacco. Look at her go left-handed. Thought about a jumper, instead gives the pass off on the interior. That's Trainbeth, and we'll have a jump ball. The arrow will stay with the Kindred Vikings. Substitutions on the floor. Leah Rowland, a 5'5 junior, alongside with Sierra Nipstead, the 5'8 eighth grader, into the game here for the Kindred Vikings. Well, for Central Cass, they got some youth as well. Kenley Haug, the 5'5 seventh grader, newly inserted here for Central Cass. Also with her on the floor is Aspen Preen, the 5'7 sophomore guard. Getty, right of the key, calls out the offense. Points Trainbeth to go left-hand side as she does. On the instruction, Roland up top, working it right-hand side, Bartels. Bartels looking for a cutting teammate, Nipstead, and it's a turnover. Here goes Kinley in the front court. Haug between the rings, not a Cotton. Central Cass a bucket to get it back within two possessions early in this one. Perrine on the right baseline, gets walled off there. Bounce pass on the interior. Here comes the double, and Nipstead gets a steal. Getty will handle it now for Kindred. Ava Cotton trying to get in front of her. Getty in the front court, leaves it left-hand side. Nice looking move by Trainbeth. Right-handed scoop, she got to the 10, just unable to finish. Haug will come up with it here for Central Cass. Left-handed dribble. Gives it to Severson, and Severson will take a foul on the floor. Bartels will collect it, her first, and the team's second. Substitution into the game. Coming in for Kindred, Kennedy Bacco returns after a quick breather on the bench. As trying to get it in is Severson, able to do so to Cotton here on the baseline. Ava gets walled off here. Nice D by Peyton Getty. It will go out of play and stay with Central Cass, but really good job by Peyton Getty there, the 5'3 senior guard going up against the 5'8 junior forward in Ava Cotton, and Getty might have got the wind knocked out of her a little bit, trying to get that left shoe, the orange shoe on that red baseline, out of bounds. Cotton trying to post up on the inside with that couple inches of height size differential here as they're working around the horn. Here's the seventh grader, Rainbow three, tickles a twine. Kenley with the triple, and it's back to a 5-point margin. Little 5-0 run here for Central Cass. Roland breaks the pressure as they give it to Bacco. Bacco to Roland, right wing answer, three off the backboard, no. Rebound on the inside, tapped out of play, and two. That'll go Central Cass. So nice little run brewing here for the Squirrels. A bucket would make it a one-possession game. Back and forth. We've talked with both coaches about this rivalry over the years, and both want to put their fingerprints against one another. As Sam Brandt said, it's kind of the Super Bowl when it comes to Region 1, even though now it goes from the B division to now the A division here in basketball. As the crowd continues to file in here, we'll get to standing room only more than likely as this night continues. With it up top between the circles, that'll go Severson. Severson double coming right-hand side. Jumper by the Squirrels with Kegley is good. And for the Central Cass Squirrels, 5 players in the scoring column here. Balanced offense for Coach Bachman. Central Cass is back within 3. Baco, left-hand side, will handle the rock at the free throw line. Looking for a teammate. Finds Trainbeth. Tic-tac-toe rolling. Back to Liza. Around the horn, Nipstead. Ball goes to baseline. Rising, shooting. Baco off the back of the rim. Rebound, though, to Peyton Getty, her first. Kick out, Nipstead. Here comes a 3. Splash City. Sarah Nipstead with her first triple of the game and the first for the Kindred Vikings. Back up by 6. The Vikings needed that bucket there as Rowland. Full court pressure defense will get caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Leah will pick up her first and the team's third. Substitution returning back into the game, Avery Bartels and Layla Eisenchank here for Kindred. Cotton back into the top of the key here. Up and over on the pass. Haug will handle it. Kick out right-hand side. Taking a couple hard dribbles there is Preen. Haug will see this one up and over to Severson. Severson making her way to the paint, off the window. Can't get the shooter's roll. Put back though, good for 2. Liv Severson with 4 points and a board. 1-3-1 zone for Kindred. Allowed Central Cass to get the offensive rebound there for Liv, and she makes good of it. Scoring aplenty early in this one, especially around the rim. Up top, that'll go to Eisenchank. Eisenchank, oh, what a find of Baco. Can't finish. Ball tapped down towards Central Cass. What a pass, though, at the high post. And good on Baco for continuing that cut because there wasn't a lot of real estate on the baseline. Central Cass sees a trap here from Kindred's defense. Nearly a poke-away steal by Kennedy. As the Squirrels will see this one on the baseline. Cotton to inbound. Cotton up and over on the pass, looking for Kegley. Kegley goes to the baseline. Block shot by Baco. She'll take that one out of play with her, and it'll stay. And it'll stay with the Central Cass Squirrels. All of a sudden, if you're Central Cass, you were down by double digits at one point here in the quarter. If you can keep it to 4 or possibly even a little less, you'll gladly take it here. Right-handed side goes Preen. Preen at the right wing to the free throw line. Nearly a carrying violation. Kegley, skip, right-hand side. Haug will see this here. Haug takes the ball screen to the baseline. Crossing over, good D by Peyton Getty. Now it goes right pocket to Preen. Preen with the shot fake. Preen with a couple of dribbles on Nipstead. Preen throws it up, and Sierra picks up the foul. That'll be Nipstead's first, the team's fourth, and going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here is Aspen Preen. Preen and Central Cass will have their first free throws of the evening for the Squirrels. Free throw attempt number 1 is off the mark. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Central Cass. Reminder, we will get to a modified post-game show later on before the boys' game with the pregame as well. That's still to come as part of our second of the twin bill. This one rattles out, ball tapped around eventually in the hands of Eisenchank. She will get her third rebound of the quarter. Kindred can hold for the final shot of the opening 8 minutes. Getty backdoor on the find to Eisenchank on the scoop. No rebound, comes down to Preen. Preen crosses the timeline. Preen gets a shot off. Good if it goes. Well, that's how we'll end our first 8 minutes. It's the visiting Vikings up by 4 on our Big North scoreboard.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred 17, the Central Cass Squirrels 13. Coming up, we'll get to our halftime show up around the corner here. as we get you set here for this second half of play. But first we got to get through the second quarter. Cotton reverses, right-hand side to Severson, back to the baseline. Preen gets walled off there. A little zone pressure by Kindred. Ball gets swung around the horn. Here goes Holland. Holland at the left wing, right-hand side. Taking a couple of dribbles is Kegley. Back to Severson as they're trying to get a shot off here. And here's the shot by Holland, throwing it up. No save by Central Cass, but eventually we'll see a turnover. In the front court, left wing goes Nipstead. Nipstead takes the ball screen. Jumper from 14 feet, swirling out, and a rebound here to the Squirrels. Nice board by Kegley, and she gets her first of the contest. Cotton with a runner from 14 feet, no. Ava able to save that loose ball for a moment. Now to Holland, back to the top of the key. Spot on three by Severson, got it to go. Severson now with 7, and the Central Cass Squirrels are back within 1. Getty, right-hand side, nearly a steal. Eisenchenk sees it as they work it left wing. Trainbeth looking for a teammate. Ball gets intercepted by Cotton. Left-hand side as this one goes to the top. Holland, extra pass, working it around the horn. This for the lead. Cotton 3 off the iron ball, tapped out. Eventually, Central Cass will corral it here with Aspen Preen. Left-hand side as this will go. Holland, jumper. Emery can't see it. Rebound on the inside by Bacco. Bacco slows it up. 3 field goals in the first quarter for the Kindred Vikings to lead the floor. Now for Central Cass, led by the 4 points of Severson, now with 7. Jumper off the mark by the aforementioned Bacco. Rebound on the inside for Holland, and Kindred will pick up a foul. Peyton Getty will pick up the foul, her first and the team's first, as we'll see a substitution into the game. As for Central Cass, Addison Hushka, the 5'5", 5'3" sophomore guard. Ball goes left-hand side as Ava Cotton brings it in the front court here for Central Cass as they give it back to her on a dribble handoff. Right baseline now, Holland. Holland looking for the ball screen. Getty does a good job showing, allows a little room though to Holland. Extra pass to Hushka. Block shot on the way here for the Kindred Vikings with Liza. Good defense for Trembeth there. Ball goes right-hand side. Trembeth at the right wing. Jumper high off the window. Got it to go. Liza now with 4 points. For Central Cass, they will bring in the front court with Ava Cotton. Kindred leads it by 3. Nearly 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Going right down Main Street, there's a foul. Candy Bacco pick up the foul, her first, team second. Severson until the free throw line. 7 points so far here today for Severson and Central Cass. To the line to shoot 2. Squirrels 1 for 2 as a team shooting in this first half. Well, Kindred is 2 for 2 from the stripe. Severson collects the first. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for the Squirrels. Second one is up and good here for Severson. Nearly double digits for Central Cass as they're back within 1. Where does Kindred look to answer? Bartels gives the handoff here. Back to the top of the key. Working their way is Eisenchenk. Eisenchenk backdoor on the cut to Bacco for 2. Kennedy Bacco able to cut on the baseline right to the tin. She's got 8. Front court, Ava Cotton, left wing, free throw line. Now works it to the baseline here. Back up top to Severson. Severson looking for a teammate. Man pressure defense by the Vikings. Holland works her way to the left of the key. Back right-hand side, Cotton posting up on the interior. Up and over on the pass. There goes Cotton on the inside. Shot fake, got the shot off. Good backside pressure defense by Eisenchenk, who eventually collects the loose ball. Eisenchenk got her left hand up there in the air long enough to contest the shot by Cotton. Right-handed side, Peyton Getty to the baseline. Peyton Getty off the window for 2. Nice little cradle rock there by Peyton Getty to rip it through, get some real estate between her and her defender, and finish off the window. Vikings lead it by 5. Ball goes left-hand side. Kegley uses up the dribble, and we'll have a foul here on Kindred. Well, it's either on 4 or 10. We'll see who is it on, and it's going to be on number 4, Avery Bartels. her second, team's third. As checking out of the game will be Trembeth for a moment. Nope, check that. Coming out will be the aforementioned Bartels and Eisenchank here. As Nipstead is newly inserted. There's a nice cut to the 10 for 2. Severson now in double digits with 11. She's got over half of Central Cass's points. Getty front court left-hand side goes Nipstead as they work it around the horn. Trembeth with the basketball here at the free throw line. Able to spin. If she would have spun the other way, she would have saw an open lane. Instead makes the bounce pass and eventually will have a tie-up, and the arrow will stay with the Kindred Vikings. Kindred 5 turnovers so far. Central Cass also with 5. It's Division A Region 1 girls basketball here tonight in Castleton. Ball at the top of the key, Bacco. Bacco taking it. Right-handed dribble as this will go to the baseline. Rolling jumper, rattle it in. Leah with her first three-pointer of the night. And the Kindred Vikings now lead it by 6. And oh, what a hustle play by Bacco as she sprawled out for that one, Superwoman style, and nearly got the steal. Right in front of the Central Cass student section here as the Squirrels inbound it. Cotton working her way into the front court. Cotton looking for a cutting teammate. Severson goes right through the wickets. Turnover, Getty, other side of the floor. Nearly a steal. Reverse pivot as Getty brings it now into the front court. Getty, right-hand side, Nipstead. Now to Bacco. Bacco looking backdoor to Roland. Instead, Cotton collects the steal. Seeing Kindred kind of use that Princeton style of offense, looking for that backdoor cut from either the right wing or the post. And at times they look to isolate one side of the floor where it's a two-player game, either with a one-on-one if you can take your defender or at least bring the help enough to where that backdoor is there. Then there's a little room for a backdoor cut. And we've seen that here tonight for Kindred. Haug bounce pass to Kovrig. Kovrig will utilize her dribble here, pivots into the high post Preen. Little triangle offense now to Cotton. Looking for a teammate, ball gets deflected and eventually intercepted. Here goes Eisenchank right to the 10, and we'll have a blocking foul on Severson. Liv will pick up the foul, her first, team's first of the quarter, second of the game here for Central Cass, and Eisenchank goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kindred makes free throw attempt number 1. Substitution into the game now for Central Cass as Kegley will come into the game as Ava Cotton will check out. Free throw attempt number 2 for Eisenchank rattles in as well, now with 6 points. And for Coach Sam Brandt, again, balanced scoring has been the word so far to describe Kindred in this first quarter. Nice sprawling attempt defensively by Roland. Jump ball in the arrow will stay Central Cass. Great hustle play by both Roland, saw Nipstead, and alongside with Kenley Haug there right in front of that Kindred bench, diving for the loose ball. Preen, right-handed side, gets the ball back. Posting up on the interior, Kegley as they work it around the horn to Kovarovic. Kovarovic with a jab step. This one goes up top to Severson. Severson breaks the double. Now to Preen, and will have a reach by Getty, her second. So for Kindred, you have 2 fouls on Getty, 2 fouls on Bartels, and also it's 4 team fouls here, so the next one will put them in the bonus. As Kennedy Bacco returns into the game. Bacco, the 5'11 junior forward. Can cover some real estate with those defensive hands as she tries to get the steal. Instead, Central Cass goes the other way with Severson. Shot's going to be off the mark. Eventually, it's loose on the floor. Haug trying to get the ball right back, and it comes up with Nipstead. Sierra in the front court. Kinder looking to get up by double digits again with a bucket. Trembeth, dribble, pullback, 3! Tickles a twine. Liza with the triple. She's got 7. Trembeth with the bucket there. Kindred leads it by 11. Kinley Haug in the front court, right wing. Getting walled off by Roland. Haug will see this one. Nate, great defense here by Roland, just being a nuisance to Kinley around the horn, and she causes the double dribble. Turnover number 8 here on Central Cass. If you're the Kindred Vikings here trying to close out the first half on a nice little run, get up by more than 11 as they work it around the horn to Eisenchank. Eisenchank looking for a teammate. Trembeth will handle the basketball here. Back in her defender down to Bacco, right wing, three. That one's going to be off the iron. Rebound, though, eventually goes out to Nipstead. Pullback dribble. No. Another offensive board. Eisenshank can't get that one to go, and we'll have a foul on Bacco. Bacco will collect her second foul, so the Vikings now will have 3 with 2, and we'll see a couple to the free throw line here. We'll see if this will be the 2 free throws again coming up here for Central Cass, as that will be the bonus. So Central Cass will go to the free throw line to shoot the pair. We'll see who the shooter is. Going to the free throw line will be Kegley. So Becca to the free throw line to shoot both. Central Cass 2 of 4 from the stripe here so far tonight. Kegley buries the first. Free throw attempts number 2 upcoming is in and out, no good. Rebound down to Kindred. Liza brings in the front court, gives it to Leah. Look at Roland drive. Extra pass around the horn. This goes left-hand side to Lexi. Holmgren right wing. Here goes the 3. Buries another one. Trembeth with another triple in the quarter, and as many moments. She's got 8 in the quarter now with 10 in the contest. Squirrels front court, Severson. Severson, nice little Euro step off the window for 2. Liv Severson continues to have the answer. She's got all the field goals here for the Squirrels in the quarter. All but 1 point in the quarter to boot. Eisenshank can't get the jumper to go. Right to the 10. Severson collects the miss, and now it's Central Cass with a bucket to try to get back within single digits. Kegley, driving kick. Kovervig, right baseline triple. That'll go long. Rebound now to Roland. Vikings in the front court with Nipstead finds Eisenshank. Eisenshank left baseline triple off the front of the iron, and the rebound here to Haug. Kenley in the front court, 2-on-2. Leaves it Kovervig. Kovervig will see this one, and he will get a steal. Nipstead, the other side of the floor, hustling with it. Sierra looking for a teammate, Roland. Nice little baseball pass to Lexi. Lexi gets the shot off left-handed, scoop in and out. Rebound comes down to Severson. That's how we'll end our first half of play. It's the Kindred Vikings, 34 with back-to-back 17-point quarters, while the Central Cass Squirrels 23, a 13-point first and a 10-point second. Halftime is coming up next here in Castleton.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton, or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halftime show brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency here today in Castleton. 34-23 with the advantage goes the Kindred Vikings here today on YourLiveEvent.com. As again, starting lineups brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. As our halftime show, there it is brought to you in part by Farmers Union, providing our set recaps in volleyball, halftime show here in football as well in Castleton, as we get you slated for our halftime report. for the Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings. Let's take a look at Kindred here in this first half of play. 6 players in the scoring column, 4 threes, with 3 of them coming here in this second quarter. 4 of 4 from the free throw line with 14 rebounds here for the Vikings and 6 turnovers. Central Cass individual numbers, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, all 3 of them made in the second quarter. 2 triples, 5 players in the scoring column, 10 rebounds here for Central Cass with 9 first half turnovers. Kindred individually led by the 10 points by the sophomore guard, Liza Trembeth here with 2 threes in the second quarter and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points then for Kennedy Bacco. You have 6 points for Layla Eisenshank, 2 of 2 from the stripe, also with 5 rebounds. 4 points for Peyton Getty, 3 points for Leah Rowland off the bench, and Sierra Nipstead with 3 points as well. The Vikings again led by the double digits of Trembeth here, the 5'11 sophomore guard. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, the 13 points of Liv Severson. She has 2 of 2 from the stripe with a made 3-pointer. Severson again with 13 points. Kinley Hogg with 3. You have Becca Cagley with 3 points. 2 points then for Emery Holland and 2 for Abby Covervig. Central Cass led by the 13 of Liv Severson. For the Central Cass Squirrels, after tonight, they will make their way to Northern Cass a week from this evening on YourLiveEvent.com. While for the Kindred Vikings, they will host the Valley City Highlanders a week from tonight in Kindred, also on YourLiveEvent.com. At the half, 34-23 Vikings over the Squirrels on our halftime show. Brought to you in part by Scott and Tyler with Farmers Union Wasleen Kramer Agency here in Castleton.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we continue on our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Wasleen Kramer Agency. Farmers Union Insurance, Scott and Tyler, your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities as well. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial, or recreational insurance. Come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect. And for you farmers out there, March 15th is coming sooner rather than later around the corner. The Kindred Vikings lead it 34-23. Taking a look at what's coming up later tonight here. It's number 1 Kindred on the boys game. Brad Wells Club 9-0 on the season, defeating the Lisbon Broncos their last time out on Friday night in Lisbon by 30. Going to be a busy week here for the boys team for Kindred as they will make their way to Devil's Lake. They have a matinee affair with the Stanley Blue Jays tomorrow, then play 4 wins in ranked, 4 wins Minnewacan on Saturday in Devil's Lake. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they're winners of back-to-back games, 6-3 on the season, defeating the Lisbon Broncos 65-57 back on Tuesday night. Cole Holzer, 19 points, 19 rebounds in the game for Central Cass. They too will make their way to Devil's Lake and play the Rugby Panthers on Saturday and also play the Beulah Miners on Friday. So just like the girls teams going up to Devil's Lake, the boys teams are making their way up to Devil's Lake this weekend. That does it for our halftime show. When we come back after this, second half action is next. Central Cass down by 4 after one quarter, now trailing it by 11. Kindred with a pair of 17-point quarters to have a 11-point lead at the half. Again, that does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Wesleyan Kramer Agency. You can contact Scott and Tyler in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect. Back after this with second half action from Central Cass High School on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
High school basketball today here in Castleton. Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick, we call him Bino, here on yourliveevent.com. Kindred Vikings out in their blue uniforms. Central Cass out in their whites. Kindred getting ready to go here with Eisenchenk, Getty. Also Bartels on the floor. Trembeth here and Baco, their original starting five. Holland with Kovarovic, Cotton, Severson, and then Kegley, their original starting five as well here for Central Cass. Squirrels scored the opening 2 points, tied at 2, and since then it's been Kindred with the advantage here in this contest. Peyton Getty, right-hand side, there's a steal for Ava Cotton as Cotton makes her way to the right wing. As it goes now in the hands of Holland. Holland left of the key, rising, shooting, and scoring. There's a triple for Holland. She gets her first bucket of the second half now with 5. Eisenchenk the other side, right to the tin, off the window for 2. Layla Eisenchenk quicker than he could blink with a bucket, and Kindred is back up by 10. Cotton right-hand side, nice little give and go to the bucket off the window. Nice looking move there for Ava Cotton here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Her first field goal of the game, and the starting 5 for Central Cass is on the scoring column now. Trembeth looking on the interior, ball deflected in the hands of Holland. Holland the other side, near sideline here for Central Cass. Leaves it up top to Cotton. Looks for a teammate. Works it around the horn to Kegley. Kegley at the right wing looking for it on the interior. Back up top, Holland. Holland takes the ball screen left-hand side to Severson. Severson with the rainbow triple. Rattle it in. Severson now with 16 points. Her second made 3. And don't look now, the Squirrels back within 5. Baco, left wing on the interior, deflected. Eventually, Trembeth will come up with this one on the baseline. Getty works it around the horn to Eisenchenk. Eisenchenk takes the ball screen, rising. Eisenchenk triple, no. Rebound, put back, Getty, no. Rebound on the inside, third charm, Baco, got it. Baco in double digits now with 10. Third time's the charm for the Kindred Vikings as they're back up by 9. Other side of the floor goes Kovarovic. Kovarovic with it to the baseline, Cotton. Cotton rips it, looking for a teammate, looking on the cut to Kegley. Eventually to Kovrig. They work it to Holland. Holland looking to spin her way into the paint, and they'll have a foul on Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk will pick up her first, team's first of the quarter, and going to the free throw line to shoot the pair is Emery Holland. So far early on the quarter for Central Cass, they have 8, Kindred with 4. 2 free throw attempts upcoming, as this one will swirl out. Second free throw attempt on the way here in a moment for Emery Holland. Second one is good. So Holland and the Central Cass Squirrels, nice little run so far to begin this second half of play. Now where does Kindred go with the ball offensively? Trembeth backing her way down. Nice little step through off the window and count it. Liza with the end one. A chance for a baker's dozen at the free throw line. Foul will come on Kegley, her first, and the team's first the quarter. Liza's now has scored in every quarter here for head coach Sam Brandt and the Vikings. Free throw attempt is up and good. Season high in scoring for Kindred, 79 against Standing Rock, while for Central Cass, 69 against Dunseith and Valley City. Holland, jumper off the front iron, ball tapped out, off a Who, and it'll be off a Blue. The Central Cass basketball, as the Squirrels slated to inbound it. Contest at just over 40 minutes old so far here in Castleton. Holland throwing it up off the window. Can't get it to go, and Eisenschenk corrals a loose ball. Look at Eisenschenk. Right-hand side, Bacco. Bacco takes a couple hard dribbles to the paint for 2. Kennedy Bacco with 12. Nice little hesitation move here for Bacco to lull her defender to sleep, get around, then there was no backside help. And the Vikings swarming here at the front. They get that steal eventually with Bacco. Bacco outlet. Trembeth will step into a 3. Yes, sir. Liza with the triple. 6 in the quarter, 16 in the game, and there's a timeout here for head coach Jay Bachman. Kindred saw it get back down to 5, and now all of a sudden it's back up to a 14-point lead on our Bank North scoreboard.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance. Contact Ryan with Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies at 701-347-4045 as Central Cass brings in the front court right to the paint for 2 here for the Squirrels. 2 points on the way for Ava Cotton. Kindred will walk into the front court now. Trembeth making her way to the baseline. Turnaround jumper high off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound Getty, and she will get fouled. Peyton Getty, 4 points, 3 rebounds. She will go to the free throw line. Foul will come across on Emery Holland. Her team second of the quarter. Free throw attempt. It's going to be off the iron. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Emery. As Preen will check out, second free throw attempt, coming up here for Peyton Getty. Able to get that one to go. Other side of the floor, left-hand side. As Holland again picks up the foul, her second. Right wing. Hogg will shoot the right baseline 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound here and another hustle play for Peyton Getty. Kindred, left-hand side. Trembeth, left wing, rising. 3-pointer off the iron. Rebound on the interior. I'll go to Severson, her 4th. Severson skip. to Haug. Kinley leaves it left-hand side. Now to Cotton. Cotton to the baseline here to Kegley. Oh, give and going. Eventually, there's going to be a foul with Avery Bartels. Bartels will pick up the foul. It'll be her third. Team's second of the quarter. As Nipstead will check in now for Kindred. Ball goes up top to Severson on the interior with the rip through here for Kegley for two. Rebecca now has 5, and for Central Cass back within 11. Anytime Kindred has seen Central Cass get it within single digits or get a little bit closer, they've had the answer. Runners off the mark there by Liza. Other side of the floor, here goes Ava Cotton with a head of steam to the window. That one will be tapped and eventually won here for Kennedy Bacco on the miss. Other side of the floor, Peyton Getty with a teardrop no. We'll have a jump ball and the arrow goes towards Central Cass. Eisenschenk tied up with it with Rebecca Kegley. High school hoops here tonight. As Ava Cotton will see this one. In the front court, right wing. Kinley jumps into a jumper. That one will be in and out, no good. Ball deflected to Kegley. Nice bounce pass across the paint to Cotton, and eventually will get a reach. Foul will be on Bacco. Now her third, and some chess pieces for head coach Sam Bratton are starting to get tabbed with some fouls here. As Bacco will check out with her third, as Rowland will come into the game. Third team foul again for Kindred. 2 so far for Central Cass with just about 3 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Squirrels on the inside. Kegley making her way to the baseline. Now to Preen. Preen looking for a teammate to cut. Instead, she'll drive. Right short corner, right-hand side with the basketball. Central Cass on the interior. Nice defense by Peyton Getty. She's able to come away with a steal. Nipstead in the front court now to Getty. Getty at the top, right-hand side to Rowland. As Rowland sees this one back to the top now to Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk reverse pivots at the free throw line, finds a cutter. Here goes Trembett down the paint, and this one will be out of play. Last touch by a Central Cass Squirrel. Kindred so far here in the quarter with 13 points, while for Central Cass so far in the quarter also with 13 points after a really good run. 9-5 to start this second half for Central Cass. Eisenschenk jumper, got it to go. Eisenschenk in double digits with 10 in her own right now. Ava Cotton works her way to the paint in transition. Rebound underneath here to Kindred. That'll be to Nipstead. And Peyton Getty slowing it up quickly here for Kindred. Left-hand side as they handle it now to Rowland. Rowland takes the ball screen, free throw line, zips a pass, right pocket, 3 on the way for Trembeth. No, rebound though, Rowland. Looks for a teammate, eventually Preen will come up with it. For Ava Cotton in the front court, right-hand side. Kinley nearly went out of bounds on this sideline. Right wing with it now to Aspen Preen. Preen looking for a cutting teammate, Kegley. Finds one there to Haug. Jumper on the way. Will be off the iron and a board here to Nipstead, her fourth. It's a one-on-one for Sierra, and they'll have a blocking foul inside the paint. Bucket should be good. As the foul will be on Severson, her second. And be the third team foul upcoming here. Sam Brand asking to make sure if it was an and one or not to our officials, as they're going to give 2 shots on the way here to Nipstead, and the free throw attempt is no good. As Holland will check in. Nice looking take by Nipstead. And number 2, good job by Severson to try to collect the offensive charge, where she was in the semicircle by the time her feet were planted, and when Nipstead went up in the air. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming is good. So Sierra collects the free throw attempts, and for Kindred lead it by 14 points. And the front court, here goes Central Cass, right-hand side. That was right wing, as this will go now to Aspen Preen. Preen at the right wing, back up top to Emery Holland. Holland will see this one, reverses, back to Preen here at the top of the key. Preen, right-hand side on the interior. There's a foul on Rowland. Rowland just didn't have the position. She had the wraparound. That'll pick up her fourth, and Give you what, Kindred, they're going to be aggressive defensively. You'll live with a handful of those at particular times, knowing and putting that thought into a guard or post player's hands who's at the top of the key just to not throw that basketball. So the ball will get thrown out of bounds here and a turnover for Central Cass. Full court pressure defense for the Squirrels. Vikings trying to get this one up to 16 or 17 here. Peyton Getty works way in the paint. They want the shot fake to Roland, now to Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk makes her way to the 10. Unable to get the shooter roll to come down on the rim. Preen collects a loose ball. Preen the front court, back up top, as this will go to Cotton. Cotton back to the right wing now for Central Cass. Here with Severson, and we'll see a foul. Foul will be on the Kindred Vikings. Rolling her third, and we'll have 2 shots. And this one will go in the hands of Severson. Severson with 16 points here tonight for the Squirrels, and Central Cass kind of goes how Liv goes, if you will. And when she is on the mark, particularly scoring, just kind of alleviates some pressure here for Central Cass, who for so many years, and both teams have had a plethora of talent that's gone on to the next level, whether it's in basketball or other sports, where you could say, here's the player that's just going to be your closer, here's a player that's going to be your starter, get things going. This year, both just trying to work through some pieces early on in the season, and now that we're at the midway point, it's okay, now you know your role, you know who's kind of coming off the bench, you know who's starting. Now it's about putting everything together in this stretch run before you get to postseason play, which is just about a month to the date away. Right-hand side, Eisenschenk. Look at Eisenschenk go. Eisenschenk through some contact. Can't get it to finish. Rebound out of Severson. Severson and Central Cass in the front court, as this will be on the baseline here to Hushka. Hushka back to Severson. Ball tapped down, and it will be Central Cass basketball. So for the Squirrels, they will inbound it here with the sophomore, Addison. Finds Severson, back to Hushka, up top Holland. Holland, top of the key, 3, yes sir! Emery Holland, her second triple of the quarter. She's got 9 in the game, and it's back to single digits. Front court to Getty. Getty taking the ball screen. Getty, right-hand side, Trembeth. Trembeth looking to spin, jumper from 10 to beat the horn. She does. Liza with another field goal here in this evening's contest. Liza now with 18 points for the Vikings on our Bank North scoreboard. Fourth quarter coming up next.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us, with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake, 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
We got 1 quarter of play on our Bank North scoreboard. 52-41 Vikings over the Central Cass Squirrels. Chase Miller alongside Chris Crick with you here from Castleton in what is nearly a standing room only crowd here tonight in Castleton. Also go up top as they work it around the horn. There goes Baco. Baco looking for a cutting teammate, now to Eisenschenk, working it around the horn. Bartels finds a cutting Baco. Double kick. Getty, left wing 3 coming. Getty, this one will go long. Rebound out of bounds, and it will be Central Cass basketball. The question for Central Cass is climbing the proverbial hill. And that hill is they got it down to 5. They've gotten down to 4 and 6 and so forth, but they can never tie it up or take the lead here tonight with Kindred. They took the opening 2 points. Kindred matched immediately, and then since then it's been Kindred with the advantage. And Kindred 1-3-1. Baco collects the steal. Now it will be in the front court. Bartels to Getty. Getty and Bartels, the 2 lone seniors. Bartels will see Getty with a nice step through on the inside for 2. Peyton Getty with 7. Scored in every quarter as well here for Kindred. Right-hand side, Holland sees it now to Kovacic around the horn. Left baseline jumper. Severson partially blocked right in the hands of Cotton. This one rolls out to Holland. Emery launches, swirling out, rebound to Bacco. Kenny Bacco wants to push in transition. Look at Bacco going. There's a foul on the floor with Kegley. Her second, team's first of the quarter. And as this game continues here, Central Cass will have to start chasing the game a little bit. Down by 13 points with under 7 minutes to play. Ball goes to the right of the key. As this goes back up top, ball fake here for Getty. Getty looking for a teammate, right-hand side. Jab step taking the ball screen. There is Bartels. Nice pass on the interior. Off the window, no. Ball out of bounds, and it will stay Kindred basketball. The shot never hit iron, though, so the shot clock will stay at 20 seconds. If you're the Kindred Vikings, you can really start putting some pressure on a little bit more, as we alluded to here today, as they've just had consistent quarter after quarter of scoring of 17 and 18 points. Kindred, Trembeth looking for the step through, spins, finds Getty, left-hand side, shot clock to 3, Eisenschenk to 2. Eisenschenk gets the shot off good, but beat the horn, but it's going to be off the iron. Rebound ripped away by Getty, put back off the window, rattling out eventually now to Kegley. Kindred did a good job, though, milking some clock, as it's not the ally of Central Cass right now. Ball goes on the baseline jumper. Severson got it to go. Severson with 20 in the contest here for Central Cass. Kindred right-hand side with it, now to Getty. Getty calling out the offense here for the Vikings, leaves it to Trembeth. Trembeth to Bacco, back up top as they work it to Bartels. Bartels taking a couple left-handed dribbles as they work it left-hand side to Bacco. Bacco finds a cutting, Bartels spins and will have a foul in the act of shooting. Foul will be assessed across the arm on Kegley, her third. That'll be the team's second here for Central Cass, and 2 free throws upcoming for Avery Bartels. Tells him to play through some fouls here tonight. And Avery collects her first field goal. Now for the Kindred Vikings, all their starters are in the scoring column, as we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual Company. Back after this here in Castleton.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
High school hoops today here on YourLiveEvent.com. After the timeout with head coach Jay Bachman and Central Cass, they will have 2 remaining. Sam Brandt's got her plethora, all 5. All be off the front iron rebound here to Bacco. Loose. Now it'll be in the hands of Eisenschenk. Getty slows it up here for the Kindred Vikings. Getty taking a couple of hard dribbles. Right-hand side to Bacco. Bacco, nice little hesitation inside the paint. Kick. Trembeth looking for a shot and said just struck the pivot foot with her for a traveling violation. Eliza's had a nice game so far. 18 points to lead the floor here for Kindred. And the early runnings as part of our Enbridge Energy player of the game here tonight. Extra pass around the horn. Severson, no. Rebound here to the aforementioned Eliza. Trembeth looking to run the floor with Bacco. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound, Eisenschenk, and there's a foul. Eisenschenk will go to the free throw line. Foul will come across the way here for Central Cass with Abby Covervig. Her first, team's third, and now all of a sudden for head coach Jay Bachman and the Squirrels, when you're chasing the game, you only have one more foul to give. Becomes a little bit more precarious here because you commit 2 fouls, and from here on out it'll be double bonus for the Kindred Vikings, and shooting 2 at the free throw line as Eisenschenk makes the first, misses the second. Rebound coming down to Kinley here. If you're Central Cass, you start looking at the clock and can ill afford to have some empty possessions. This would help. Cotton 3. I'll be off the front iron. Peyton Getty again, right place, right time. She's working on a double-double performance with 7 points and 6 rebounds. Getty, right wing. Trembeth will handle the basketball. Looking back door, taking a couple dribbles, finds a cutting Getty. Getty with a shot fake. Getty left-hand side to Bacco. 3-pointer off the iron and a rebound here to Kegley. Central Cass working with it. Leaves it to Preen, now to Cotton. Cotton crossing over. Nice teardropper in the paint, rattling in for 2. Ava Cotton has had herself a nice performance here in her own right in the second half. 6 points all in the second quarter of play. Right wing now to Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk looking for a teammate. Ball gets ripped, and there's Cotton. As Cotton will pick up the foul. That'll be her first, team's fourth, and as we said, from here on out now it's the bonus going forward for Kindred. And Sam Brandt wants to take a timeout. We'll break with him on our Bank North scoreboard. Vikings with the ball when we come back on your live event.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Taupe Insurance. Get in contact with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton throughout the week. Kindred backing down on the inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Liza. Trembeth will pick up the foul, her second, team's first. So if you're Central Cass, will get your stop eventually. Now you have enough time to come back with it. Nice run-up play, though, for Sam Brandt. She got what she wanted, which was a post touch, just an offensive foul. Severson to Haug, right of the key 3. That one rattling out. Rebound, put back, Preen, no. Another offensive board, put back, and a block shot. Oh, what a block shot by the sophomore. Lies in the front court. Trembeth working with it at the free throw line. Now to Getty. Getty between the rings here on this weaving offense to Bartels as she gets it back. Peyton, right-hand side. And Kindred can be very, very selective, up by double digits in terms of the quality of shot that they want moving forward. They will be gladly to take 30 seconds or plus off of every shot. Coming off on that flare screen is Nipstead, covered nicely by Central Cass. Trembeck looking for the jumper from 18 off the front of the iron, eventually aboard, and we'll have a foul on Nipstead. Her second, team's second, after Hogg was able to pick up the defensive rebound here. We've seen Kindred utilize a full court pressure defense, look to trap when they can off of it on the man. We've also seen the 1-3-1 in the half court trap provide some problems here tonight against Central Cass. Cotton goes to the baseline here. Cotton looking for a teammate to cut. There goes Kegley inside the paint for 2. Kegley now with 7. Central Cass back within single digits. Right-hand side, Nipstead leaves it up top. Trembeth to Bacco. Now it goes to the baseline here to Getty. Getty ripping it through. Getty kicks to Nipstead. Lost it off her left knee for a moment. Back to the top here to Getty. Kindred can nearly work it to the 2-minute mark with Bacco. Nipstead launching, shooting, swirling out, and a rebound here to Kinley. Haug in the front court. Kinley gets the paint. Kinley, runner inside. No. Offensive rebound. Preen, put back good for two. Espen Preen with the offensive rebound and the 2 points. As it's down to a 7-point contest. Gaddy, right-hand side. There's a steal by the aforementioned Preen. Preen looks to go coast-to-coast left-handed layup for two and a timeout for Sam Brandt. Don't put the Squirrels away yet as their fans starting to rise inside Central Cass High School. Central Cass back within 5, time on the floor on our Bank North scoreboard on YourLiveBet.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Make sure you stay tuned to our modified post-game show brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Take a look at the final numbers. That and more coming up on our abbreviated Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Full court pressure defense. Kindred will see this one here as they bring in the front court eventually with Bacco. Bacco working with it. Now takes a ball screen with Eisenschenk. Eisenschenk working around the horn. Getty doesn't shoot. Getty inside the paint. Lost it for a moment. Still loose. Bacco almost a double dribble. But what Kindred is doing is milking some clock here. Central Cass, they don't need a foul. They're looking for a stop. Then they need a score right away. Eisenschenk, ball screen from Bartels. Working around. There's a foul with 4 seconds on the shot clock. And Kindred will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coming out on the hedge, they'll call the foul here on Aspen Preen. We're first, team's 5th, and shooting 2 will be Eisenschenk. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt rattling out. So even with the make, it's still a 2-possession game. If you're Central Cass, you don't need a 3, but a 3 would be awfully nice. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for the sophomore is no good. Ball tapped out eventually to Cotton. And Cotton will see a foul here on Bacco. Kennedy will pick up her 4th and the 3rd here for Kindred. So now the Vikings only with 1 more to give before it's Central Cass that would toe the stripe. Squirrels, where will they go? They don't need a 3 after 2 missed free throws, but a bucket to make it a 1-possession game. Severson, left-hand side, Cotton. Cotton at the left wing, ball screen coming. Cotton looking for the pick and roll to Severson, finds her on the baseline. Severson gets by her defender, high off the window. Good box out on the interior by Kennedy Bacco on the inside. Now it goes to Getty. Getty ripping it through on the sideline here, finds a teammate, Eisenschenk, 3-on-2, baseline Bartels. This would be a dagger 3, long ball out of play, but eventually to Holland. Holland quickly working with it the other side of the floor for Central Cass. Vikings get back well defensively. Preen, left-hand side, Haug, high-arching rainbow, off the right of the iron, and a board here to Liza. And now Central Cass has to foul, and they do. That was a flurry back and forth where neither team scored eventually. We'll see Central Cass with Cotton pick up the foul, her 2nd. And it will be 2 free throws here for the Kindred Vikings. Same thing if you're Central Cass. You can afford 1 make by Getty, and there it is. But you don't want 2. If you're Kindred, a 2nd make by Getty might put the Squirrels to bed. 2nd one's no good. Central Cass now they need a 3. They need a bucket of some sorts quickly. A 3 would help, an and one would be better. There it is. Emery Holland with the and one opportunity, quickly in transition, and nearly only about 4 seconds come off the clock. Getty picks up the foul, her 3rd, team's 4th, and Holland with an and one opportunity and a timeout here for head coach Sam Brandt. We'll break with them on our Bank North scoreboard. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by our friends at Tope Insurance and Cass County Mutual.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Timeout again on the floor, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Oh, as they say, how the tables have potentially turned in this one. Getty makes the first free throw, misses the second. Great find the other side of the floor, eventually getting to Holland for the and one. If you're Jay Bachman, do you tell Emery to make it a one-possession game, or do you go for the proverbial miss, get the loose ball, and then get back within 2 or possibly 1? There's still enough time where you don't have to play that card in your deck, but it's going to be interesting after Sam Brandt calls a timeout as Holland goes to free throw line. After the timeout, she's 1 of 2 from the stripe, 11 points here for the junior guard, a chance to make it 12, but again, with this much time, a free throw would make it a one-possession game if you can make it. Holland free throw is good, so it is a one-possession game. Squirrels back within 3. Full court pressure defense, looking for the tie-up or trying to foul. Peyton Getty in the backcourt, there's the foul. 5 seconds come off the clock, Cotton with the foul, her third. And Getty goes back to the free throw line where she's 2 of 4 here today. All for Kindred and Central Cass, it's the same as we just said moments ago. If you're Central Cass, you don't want either free throw to be made. Unlike the last time it was, you can afford 1. Well, the first is missed. This to make it a 2-possession game. If she misses, Central Cass, you're flirting with, you might need a 3, but if you can get a quick 2, you can stop the clock with a timeout as Jay Bachman's got 2 in his back pocket. Getty, free throw, front iron, no. Rebound, Trembeth ripped away by Cotton. And a timeout for Jay Bachman with 14.9 seconds to play here in Castleton. For the Kindred Vikings, just 1 field goal in this fourth quarter, 5 points in the quarter. While on the opposite side for the Central Cass Squirrels, they've been able to put 13 points up on the quarter. And for Central Cass and head coach Jay Bachman, what do you draw up? On the opposite side, if you're Sam Brandt, you're protecting the three-point line. If there is a switch, if there's a staggered, we'll see where Jay Bachman goes offensively. And on the opposite side, if you're Sam Brandt, do you throw out the 1-3-1? Do you have a little half-court trap? Do you switch defensively? Here's the chess match between these two coaches who know each other awfully well here in girls basketball. 57-54. The next jump ball will favor Central Cass. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Squirrels with 1 timeout remaining. For the Kindred Vikings, they have 2. Last tie was at 2 apiece. Was our last tie in this contest. Could we go overtime? If we do, well, he's still got a boys game here with Kindred and Central Cass as well. Here we go. Free throw opportunity on the way. Central Cass, top of the key. They will work with it with Severson. Severson, back to Cotton. Cotton for the tie, three-pointer. Going to be short, they got a foul. Central Cass is going to be unable to foul. They do with maybe about 0.8 left. They'll see how much time they put because we do have one of our officials here with the close fist with about 0.8 seconds left to play. And we'll have a foul here as Kindred will go to the free throw line to shoot here with Eisenchenk. So Eisenchenk looking to at least go 1 of 2 to officially put the game to bed, and she misses. Makes it a little bit more interesting. And we'll see a timeout on the floor here for head coach Jay Bachman. So 0.7 seconds left to play. Jay Bachman calls the timeout. He's got a 30 left. We'll keep it here. 57-54. The advantage again with the Kindred Vikings. High school basketball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Kindred leads it by 3. If you're Central Cass, with a missed free throw by Eisenschenk, you got to hope for a nearly full court shot to go, where it's literally catch and heave the other side of the floor. Give a lot of credit to both these teams. Nice effort, good ball game, nice clean game from both sides as well. Kindred has led nearly wire to wire, trying to get their 11th win on the season. 0.7 seconds away, Eisenschenk at the free throw line. Buries it. Kindred will go out with a victory here with 0.7 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Ava Cotton, and it'll hit the divider here inside the main gym. Your final on our Bank North scoreboard, Kindred wins it by 4 here on yourliveevent.com.
The Kindred School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
As we get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here today, let's take a look at some of the final numbers in this one for the Kindred Vikings, led by Liza Trembeth here with 18 points. On the opposite side, here for the Kindred Vikings, we'll continue to go down their road here with the 12 of Kendi Bako. Then from there, Eisenschenk in double digits with 11 in her own right. Peyton Getty with 8 points. Bartels with 1. 3 points for Rowland and 4 points for Nipstead here for the Kindred Vikings. Kindred with 5 made free throws here in the game, as they're now 11-4 on the season. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they were led by the 20 points of Severson. He had 6 points for Ava Cotton. Haug with 3 points. 7 for Kegley. 2 for Covervig, 4 points here for Aspen Preen, and Emery Holland had 12 points here for the Central Cass Squirrels. As we get to now our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge.com for career opportunities here in this one. As our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here for the Kindred Vikings. That again is Liza Trainbeth, as they had 18 points here for the sophomore guard, able to score in the first 3 quarters with 3 made threes as well, as Liza is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll take a quick break, and we'll hear from the aforementioned Liza when we return here on your LiveEvent.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are not...
And then can you just come in a little bit closer this way? This way. There we go. Perfect.
to 5 years, no interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly, no interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
As we come back here, join us again from the Kindred Vikings. That is a sophomore in Liza Trembeth here, able to get 18 points, 3 made threes in this one. We were talking a little bit off air there, Liza, that you know what? It was a tough game, as you always expect when it's rivalry between these two teams, blue meets red. But what did you like most about your squad through 4 quarters of play to, kind of play with the lead for the majority of the game here today in Castleton?
It's always fun coming into Castleton, especially, going away and the rivalry game. There's a lot of nerves. There's a lot of excitement. But I love this team, and I love to play. And, when we're up, we want to keep that lead, and especially in those last minute in the fourth quarter. We've had a couple of those this season, so they're really fun. We're just trying to keep our cool.
And then in this one, how fun is it to have, 3 players in double digits yourself with Kennedy and Alayla here? How much balance it is, because it seems like on any given night, someone could kind of have the hot hand, if you will, whether it's beyond the arc or getting to the paint.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, how, every night it's always about the team. It's never about yourself. And every night, we're all going to try to step up, and it's just so fun to have teammates like that.
How fun is it to play in a rivalry game like this? Packed crowd, standing room only. What kind of goes through your mind when it's Central Cass and Kindred?
In the beginning, it's always a little nerve-wracking, but it just is. It really makes it so much more fun.
Able to win 5 out of 6. You guys are now 6-2 in Region 1, 11-4 on the season. There's a good chunk of the regular season still left, but you got about a month before we talk about postseason. What do you kind of hope to take from this stretch of games up in Devil's Lake here tonight, as you have a week off in between games here, Liza, before you kind of get to Northern Cass?
We're just going to prepare. We're starting to play all the teams in our region once again, and it's just really fun. We're going to go out there and hit as hard as we can.
How much fun has it been with this squad, with this new division as a basketball player? How much fun is it knowing every night you better bring your A game to come if you want to come away with the victory?
It has been so fun. I'd rather have games like that make you better than blowout. So it's really fun. Those last minutes in the fourth quarter are just fun.
Liza, thanks so much for your time and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Again, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, that is Liza Trembeth here again for the Kindred Vikings with 18 points. We'll continue after this on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
As we come back now on our post-game show, we get to our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the game with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions, and more. Contact Arctic Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton or visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. Our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest just goes to Kindred, always withstanding the run from Central Cass, even when it came late, when the Squirrels got the and one from Emery Holland to make it a one-possession game, but they did enough eventually, whether it was make free throws, whether it was find a way to get a defensive stop, get a defensive rebound. The Kindred Vikings got out early, and then they almost led wire to wire here. Our only tie was at 2. Central Cass led 2-0, but finding a way to fend off your opposition is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. This is our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. Check out that Tommy's Express Car Wash mobile app as well. Your first 30 days free for new members through the app today. They keep your car clean inside and out. So for Kindred, again now 11-4 on the season. They will play next against the Valley City Highlanders, Grafton Spoilers, Northern Cass Jaguars. Here their next game will be Thursday against Valley City at home in Kindred. While for the Central Cass Squirrels, they will play at Northern Cass a week from tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Then they got the Grovers and the Wahpeton Huskies. Central Cass drops to 7-7 on the year, 3-4 in Region 1. Kindred improves to 11-4 on the season and 6-2 in Region 1. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we'll have the opening tip of the boys contest between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings. On behalf of Chris Crick, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks to Sam Brandt, Jay Bachman, and also Liza Trembeth joining us here on our coverage of high school basketball. Again, go to YourLiveEvent.com to find the next game link between the Squirrels and the Vikings on the boys' side here on Your Live Events.